The wallpapers are really catching the eye. They are very different and almost like you can feel the structure, but there's usually even not a structure. So how is this achieved?
We work onto different materials. For example, in the wallpapers, we've got two different materials, like either paper or non-woven, onto which we play with the design itself to recreate, for example, a deepness in the design. Here you can see, for example, the game like folded paper. When we speak about vinyl wallpaper, then the vinyl is embossed and looking, for example, like textile. So you can feel really the feeling, not only the optic of it, so that you can have the sensation of touching something on your wall. And then we work also with some natural fibers or different techniques to have something completely different. You can have a look to the feathers here, for example. The technique is following the lines as if it were real feathers. Or for example, with this collection, where we play with a foam to have a three-dimensional effect, but also playing on technical aspects with acoustic qualities to this. What has been doing the very big success of Elitise has been like the wallpapers like this ones, inspired by our friend animals, I would say.
This is absolutely like an animal skin, it's true. What's the technique? How is it done?
You have actually a paper which is afterwards embossed with a vinyl layer. The vinyl is printed, and over it we're gonna emboss it with a cylinder which is gonna print this kind of little hair, like the horse hair. So this is the way it's done. But it's not only done by the embossing, it's also done by the previous printing, so that the design itself and the coloration itself is thought of to be all made together and to reach this aspect. Lots of people, when they touch their wall, because Elitise is made also to touch their wall. If you go onto this design, for example, I had quite a lot of customers coming and just approaching the hands, like that, and this is just vinyl.
Has nothing to do with the real skin?
No, it's nothing to do with the real skin.
How would you describe the style of Elitise?
Well, actually Elitise is not one style. Elitise is really following fashion, haute couture trend. And you will always recognize in the Elitise style every single year follow-up of what is going on in fashion and haute couture trends. Meaning that this year, the year is really an artistic year. Meaning that it's all classic, reinvented and so on. So we always go on and follow the trends. We work very, very close with the fashion. Not only in the coloration, they had a lot of yellows, bright yellows in the fashion. We found them directly in our collection. But we also inspire of the techniques of haute couture or fashion. If I come back to this collection, do you have an idea where this material would be coming from in the first place?
I don't.
It would be women's swimwear. Our designers, they travel around the world and they pick up lots of ideas, not only in fashion for the coloration and trend, but also from the techniques themselves. So this is the way Elitise is working. So it's not one design, but it's really recreating itself every single year and almost every single day.